Hello everybody and welcome back to more Fallout New Vegas. Let's go get that prickly pear, because prickly pears are awesome. Actually, I wouldn't know. I've never seen a prickly pear in real life. Do prickly pears even exist in real life? I don't even know. Wow. My computer's just kind of being dumb today. Frames are really low. Keeps doing a slight freeze once in a while. All the stuff you'd expect from a great computer. Yeah. What's with all the baddies? Raiders? Oh,
What a shame.
so hard to hit, man. Did he chuck something at you? What were you grunting at? Did you run into the fucking... Is he running into the fucking cactuses? Cactuses don't hurt, man. Don't know what you're on about. I'm gonna waste so many rounds trying to hit this guy. God damn. Where are the rest of them? In the buildings.
Here we go.
Come on, where are you? Caution. I don't even know why I tried. What are you guys throwing? And oh, I saw him throw it that way. Vipers. Well, hello there. I don't remember encountering vipers much. Oh, you're a leader. Love and hate. Well, apparently there's still some left. Another leader. Oh, you guys are just... all leaders. Ugh. Gunslinger? What was the shit that they were throwing at me? Were they using the grenade rifle? Speaking of fixer, guess what I need? I need a fucking doctor is what I need. Where are you? Oh. Well, you were dealt with before I even knew where you were. Yep, I took a fork. I feel like that's one of the things that would be really difficult about real life combat. Like, finding out where the fuck the enemies are. It's not like a game where you get a little pointer that says, oh, there's bad guys right over here. And also grenades. When you get a grenade thrown at you, you don't really... Unless you're giving the grenade your whole attention, which probably isn't a good idea in the middle of a firefight, you probably aren't really sure where it's gonna land. Or where it has already landed. In that case, you might run yourself into death while trying to avoid it. Or you might think that it landed somewhere else and just die because it landed pretty damn close to you and you didn't even know. When you think about stuff like that, it's just like people who actually go and fight. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Brave, but crazy. Alright. Vault time. Vaults just give me the creeps. Can this be like Vault 3 and be inhabited? 'Cause that would be nice. Empty vaults with like crap in them. Like, what was it, Vault 22 or something? Yeah. That kind of vaults I don't like at all. More prickly pear pants. More death claws. I was kind of expecting the... or close, but not really. I was expecting it to be in this little alcove, but never mind. I can't seem to climb this much further. There we go. Death claw there, my goodness. I found Vol 19. I just don't know where it
Looks
is.
like break time's over.
What are you shooting at? That death claw. We're just gonna be so confused about how to get in.
Here we go.
Or get to me. Ow. Well, what's in here? Oh. What's with the little... Okay, the yellow little triangle isn't really accurate, apparently. Oh, wow. Oh, there's a camera that's working. Is it gonna open? It's probably gonna take a little while. Yeah, there it goes. Oh god, vaults. So creepy. Do not like being in vaults. Kinda creeped out by this place already. Oh boy. Overseer's office right away? Oh my god, who are you?
Who the hell
Hi?
are you? I know you weren't one of the inmates.
Inmates? What's got you so worked up?
That coward Lim has been talking about surrendering to the NCR. Now the men are confused, not sure who's leading this gang. Fucking idiots.
What gang? Who's Lem?
He was an inmate like the rest of us. He was useful during the jailbreak, but now, he's just another coward. He wants us to leave the vault and hand our asses to the NCR, as if they treat us like human beings.
Wait, who are you guys? Yeah, are these guys the guys from, like, way early game? That prison thing?
A beautiful thing. Saved a little blast powder here, hit a makeshift weapon there, and one day, I orchestrated a little symphony for the NCR.
So what brought you to this place?
Heard there was an abandoned vault along this mountain ridge, and that the wildlife here had teeth big enough to keep the NCR away.
Why is the area so dangerous?
It's a fucking death trap around here. Fiends swarm all over Vault 3 in the east, and there are fucking death claws south of that at Quarry Junction. If you're looking for humans, the cons are north of us, and there's an NCR base at McCarran past Vault 3. Supposedly, there are muties to the southeast.
Okay, well, I don't need you to tell me about all that shit. Tell me about Lem.
He was an inmate like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah, what do you want now?
Who are you?
You really don't know. I'm Samuel Cook. I was the brains behind the NCR-CF prison break.
How did you end up in prison?
I was blowing up supply caravans along the 15 freeway. The NCR got wise to my ambush spots, picked me up and threw me in a cage.
That's kind of obvious, but I'll ask it anyways.
Their republic is a joke. They're a bunch of tyrants led by an even greater tyrant, that idiot Kimball. They think they have the right to annex every inch of dirt in the West and force their system on every man, woman, and child. Bye.
I didn't mean to press goodbye.
Yeah, what do you want now?
Fucking hell.
Some of the computers still work, but the only files are diaries and garbage. Typical vault.
Okay, well thanks. I see the Overseer's terminal doesn't work. I'm assuming this is the Overseer's office because it looks like one. Yeah, it is. Okay. Requires a key. Red sector, ooh. Blue sector? The hell? The hell's with all these keys needing, or needed? There's a person looking at me awkwardly, so I'm gonna go talk to him.
Have you read the logs on the computers? Fucked up shit.
Yeah, well, I'm going to find out, aren't I? Teddy bears. Oh, it's a doctor's bag. No, I want today's physician. Logs, logs. I remember wanting crutches for something, but it might have been in Fallout 3 that I wanted it. I don't remember. What a fucking messy doctor to, like, leave all this shit around. Alright, let's go read. Male, age 31, 1687865, often misinterprets others' actions as hostile. He perceives friendly interactions with nurses as patronizing. We've also noticed that the longer other patients remain in contact with 1687865, the more readily they are to act aggressively towards him due to 1687865's defensive nature, thus reinforcing 1687865's perceived hostility. Why don't they have names? Male, age 35, or 34, sorry. Patient brought in by the police. This is the 9th occurrence of such, and we are now seeking extended residence for the patient within our facility. Male, 27. Patient brought in by police. Patient claims to be hearing voices taunting him. Patient claimed that he, at one point, believed these voices were coming from his grandfather's radio. The patient now believes the voices are coming from within himself, and he is eager for help. Male, age 22. Are there no women in this place? Patient came to use... I think it means patient came to us, claiming to be insane. Patient claimed he would often get the feeling of being outside himself. This feeling was so intense that it would cause the patient to be off balance during episodes. Navigation through the clinic often difficult for him to achieve without causing accidents. Alright. What a weird place. I thought I'd check back here since the doctor seems prone to leaving shit wherever. Might as well check everywhere. Nothing. Alright. Gentlemen. Wow, he kinda creeped me out for a second before I registered what exactly he was.
You eyeballing me?
Yeah? What you gonna do about it?
I hate it here. Fucking sulfur stinks.
Nothing much over here.
I hate it here. Fucking sulfur stinks.
What is he talking about sulfur? Is this place near sulfur? Have sulfur?
You and I have got nothing to talk about.
Yeah, okay.
Grim's got some new sheriff watching over the town now.
Never gets old when something blows up.
Indeed. Wait. Why are there two overseer's offices?
You're not one of us. What do you want?
What's going on around here?
Fucking Cook has us trapped here. After we escaped from an NCR prison, he dragged us around the wasteland until we ended up in this shithole. A group of us want to leave. Go back to the NCR and surrender. But Cook won't let us.
What were you doing in prison?
I made my living sneaking into NCR camps looking for shit to steal. I got sloppy, and then I got caught.
How'd you get out?
Made it out during Cook's big prison break, like the rest of the guys here.
Got any work?
If you can find a way to cut off access to the sulfur in the caves below the vault, I've got some caps waiting for you.
Alright. Why can't you do it?
I have to watch Cook. I wouldn't put it past him to just start killing the opposition, starting with me.
Why do you want to seal off the sulfur?
Cook is planning to use the sulfur to make bigger explosives. You check out the caves and see if there's anything you can do. Without access to the sulfur, he'll lose what influence he has left with the men here.
Alright.
Thanks. Take his key card. I tried hacking the locking mechanisms on the doors, but it seems the only way in is with one of these.
Blue sector, awesome.
Later.
Later. That's interesting. Fake medical records. Paranoia must be induced through non-violent and non-chemical means in order for the experiment to be considered a success. A group of technicians have been assigned to run the reactor. They are currently researching methods to improve the reactor efficiently. The reactor floor is fully staffed and completely self-sustained. The only access between the vault proper and the reactor level is through the elevator hidden under the desk in this room. Currently, the password to open this passage is Hyacinth. Please change this password. Has not been informed of the research being undertaken in the lower levels. Interesting. How do you open that? Okay, wait a minute though. What does he say
Yeah,
if
what
I
do you want
ask
now?
him for work? Got any work?
There's some fire geckos in the lower levels of the vault. We need to get them gone so we can get to the sulfur. You go clear them out for us, and there'll be some caps for you.
What do you want the sulfur for?
Explosives. Bombs. Big fucking bombs. You gonna help us or not?
Why can't you do it?
I have to keep an eye out on that bastard Lim. The second I turn my back, he might go crying to the NCR. So what do you say? You going to take care of those geckos?
Yes.
Great. Get to it. Oh, and take this. There's some weird shit with this vault security, and some doors will only open if you have a key card.
Red sector? Oh yeah. I'm doing that in case, Oh, they just lock right away! So do I have to choose, like, right now? I was gonna leave them open so I could, access them both, even if I, like, fail one quest and lose a card somehow or something. Okay, man. Who should I side with? I kinda don't like Cook. And yeah, I mean, turning themselves into the NCR, not like the brightest idea ever, but... will you take the red pill or the blue pill? Taking the blue pill.
Any lawman that comes after me won't have it easy.
Harmonica. Oh wow. That's a lot of clothes. Although, I suppose before I do anything here, and actually like finish the quest or whatever, I could go check out the other
You
place.
eyeballing me?
Message from the Overseer. Greetings, residents. We regret to inform you that there is a problem with one of the water purification filters. We assure you that we are working diligently to fix this problem. However, until the filter has been fixed, please try to keep water uses limited and report directly to the clinic if you begin to feel ill in any way. I've been reading the bulletin boards for months now. I believe we have a spy among us, one of the Reds pretending to be a Blue. They are using the bulletin boards to communicate. I believe they want me to see it. Wait a minute. So, this red and blue sector were completely separated? I've noticed one of the lights flickering past the door in the red's hallway. I believe it's to be a Morse code. Morse code. From what I can tell, it's an SOS. Is that seriously how you spell Morse? I thought... Didn't that read Morose code, as in like sad
Any
code?
lawman who comes after me won't have me.
Any lawman that comes after me,
Yeah, you and like everyone else in here. Boost sector keycard? Oh. Is this the same thing? Yeah. I don't trust that doctor. She has bodyguards. What kind of doctor has bodyguards? I've seen the guards bringing her meals. I don't think she ever leaves her office. There's always one posted outside at night, too. Wonder what she's hiding. I've been working with a friend. He's been trying to hack into the doc's computer, and so far we haven't had much luck. Took some convincing, but I finally got him to show me what he found on the doc's computer. He was right. I wouldn't like it. The patient files look like those from an asylum. The patient names are all in code, but some of them seem to fit the people around us. But they can't be us. I don't remember being insane. I think I would remember something like that. But it must be true. It explains the doctor's behavior and the bodyguards. I don't know why I can't remember. It must be that doctor. Maybe she's drugging us. I need to get into that office. Maybe I am insane. Maybe this isn't happening. Maybe the war never happened and maybe I'm just trapped in my head. Took some doing, but a few of us got together and managed to distract the people in the clinic long enough for me to get in and do some looking around. I found restraints and enough sedatives to kill a horse. She must be using them to control us, to make us forget. We are just pawns in her sick game. We confronted the doctor today. She refused to give us any information. We were thrown out of the clinic. Some of us, quite literally. We tried talking to the overseer, but he acted as if he didn't know anything about it. I don't believe him. I don't trust him, and I don't trust any of them. You guys weren't kidding. This is some fucked up shit. Oh. It's a sitting order, not a... I thought it was a looting thing. Empty. This is pretty damn interesting.
Prim's got some new sheriff watching over the town now.
Oh, there's wine. Gotta have the wine. Speaking of which, wine and beer. Stuff like that. I never could get into them. I just, you know, not quite... Like, I need sweetness. I like the really fruity type of drinks. I don't know why that just, like, suddenly popped into my head, but... I never could get into wine. There was, like, one wine that I tried that I really liked, but that was it. Same thing? Yeah, okay. I couldn't sleep a few nights ago, so I stayed up reading around 1:30 in the morning. Around 1:30 in the morning, the vent above my bed began to push out more air than usual. It lasted for about 5 minutes, then turned off. I did not think much of it at the time, but I had trouble falling asleep again last night. Once again around 1:30 a.m., the vents turned on for about 5 minutes, then turned off. I've been getting headaches. I think someone is poisoning us. I've been up every night this week, and night after night an extra boost of air comes through the vents. It lasts for about 5 minutes, then turns off. I spoke with one of the neighbors. He said he noticed the same thing in his room as well. We made a report the maintenance officer? That makes no sense. He informed us that the system was running perfectly and that there was nothing to worry about. I don't believe him. Maybe he's in on it. Can you imagine being one of these people who live in this place? Oh my. You're setting off all the mines, dude.
Physician, heal thyself. It's a good thing they invented stems.
Yeah, well, since you went and stepped on all the fucking mines. Well, it's probably as well that he did that. Because, I'm sure I would have stepped on it if he hadn't. Hehe.
Looks like break time's over.
Excuse me? Don't come at me with that thing on. The fuck was that noise? Ew. Well then. What is up with you guys? You guys are just going crazy. Calm your shits, man. They had a lot of alcohol in this place, didn't they? I think they're in my head. Sometimes I hear thoughts not my own. I think the Reds have done something to the intercom system, rigged it somehow to broadcast into our brains. Ugh. What does it mean? Why was there a blue star under my bottle cap? Are the Reds behind this? Is this part of their mind control? They must be making me see things now, things that shouldn't be there. The star shouldn't be there. Why do I see a star? It won't go away. No matter how long I close my eyes, it won't go away. I want the star to go away. What a freaking freako. My goodness. No. But as I was saying no, I saw another thing that I can take. Ah. Why is the safe not locked? Why are you using melee?
If you would like me, no arguments from me.
If you would like me to die, well then why are you using it yourself?
Here we go.
Oh boy. I don't think I hit that one even once. Ew. So that's the tunnel to the sulfur caves?
Here we go.
So I can go past here. Before I do though, let's look around a bit more. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh. Wait, red sector? So they meet up. Okay, well let me go look at what this is all about. Yeah, nothing. Big fat load of nothing. Alright, well before I do that, let me go check out the red sector then. Already took all your shit. Where is Arcade and Ganon? First floor. I'm on the lookout for mines. Wait, I'm confused. If this is the red sector, or anyways, voices. I can hear them through the vents. They sound like plotting. They sound like hate. The blues never sit with us. They treat us as if we have a disease. Maybe we do. This whole vault is sick. Yeah, no kidding. I'll take that, actually. But yeah, if this is the red part, then why doesn't it... Well, maybe I have to go up here. Yeah, okay. We're going backwards.
Never gets old when something blows up.
I feel like these dressers were like copy and pasted with minor differences in loot. Some of them don't even have differences in loot. Some of the blues caused some trouble in the clinic today. I bet they were stealing drugs. I've heard the vents coming on late at night. Others have too, and I bet they're using the drugs to poison us, stealing supplies from the clinic and using them to kill us all. No, I know the truth. The commotion at the clinic, it was a trick. The doctor must be giving them the drugs, and she must be in on it. She never leaves her office. It must be because of the poison being pumped through the vents. Her office must be the only one that is safe. Whoa, crazy. Alright. We're actually gonna explore the rest of this next time because I've run out of time. Alright, I'll see you guys.